I am actually not a dance major. I am studying psychology, but I came to BYU because of the dance, because it was something that I really wanted to do. And who knows, I may end up teaching dance later on in life. I may end up dancing professionally later. But it definitely was a draw for me to come to BYU. I had applied to other schools, but the fact that BYU has such an amazing dance program is what really made me focus on coming here, really made me want to come here.
Great, because I was looking down the list of students, and there were like not hardly any were dance majors.
Um,
So yeah, it was,
yeah, we don't have many dance majors on the team. That's not saying that, that their choice of doing a dance major, it's very hard to become a dance major. It is a very rigorous process, and a lot of the classes kind of scare some of us away. Not that they're bad, but it takes a lot of work to become a dance major, and I think you have to be someone who is very dedicated to the dance, someone who knows they want to do it for the rest of their life, which is great. I think that a lot of us come to the team knowing that we don't necessarily want to be a dance major, but that we really want to have these experiences now before they're gone, before we can't have them anymore, before we have a family and have a career and have to take care of kids and stuff. And so being able to do this now while we're in college, while we're young, it's an opportunity that not a lot of people get unless, they continue on in life, which not many of us get to do that. So, yeah, just being a dance major or being not a dance major doesn't really matter when you're on the team. We're all just there as one big dance family.
okay. Tell us about your perceptions of the BYU ballroom dance team before coming to BYU and after coming to BYU, and if there was any change in expectations, and what you have to do to get on the BYU ballroom dance team.
Um, Yeah, after I started ballroom dance in high school, I came to a lot of the concerts, finally understanding what ballroom dance was, and I was just amazed. I was amazed at how well they performed, their technique, the stories they told through the dance. I mean, the feelings you get when watching ballroom dance for me are um, undescribable. You watch it, to me, I would rather watch a dance performance than watch a movie. I feel like they're just different emotions involved with it. So I would watch them growing up, or at least through high school. It's part of growing up, I guess. And then coming here, I didn't make it to one of the top teams to begin with. I was on one of the beginning teams. So it's very hard to make it onto one of the top teams. You have to really push yourself and really be dedicated before getting to BYU, or trying out for the team in order to make it onto one of the top teams to start off with. But I wouldn't trade my time on the beginning teams for anything, because I learned so much from the people I was with, from my coaches, and really my perception of the BYU ballroom dance team didn't really change much from being on it to just watching it. They were amazing before I came to BYU. I think they're still amazing. I watch my fellow dancers every day, and I just think how lucky I am to be on the team with them and how amazing they are. And it's kind of incredible how this university has brought us together to be a part of this. I feel like together we just create something that people across the world know about now, and they love to see. Our response that we got in on tour was amazing. The people there were very welcoming, and they called for many encores, and they want us to dance again. I think that obviously the feeling they get watching us may be a bit different from the feeling we get performing, but I think it comes from the same place. I think just the love of dance and the love of watching it, and just being able to emote on stage or seeing the performers emote on stage is what is the best part about dance, and what I still feel and see from being on the team. So.
Earlier when you were talking about there's nothing that can describe when you're out there performing, and you feel that energy. Is it kind of an energy with the team? Do you feel like that just it's kind of an energy that just is cohesive and keeps you together, that's different from when you don't have an audience? Or what could you kind of describe that a little bit more about that?
Yeah. Tours can be rough. You know, you're with these people for 3 weeks, crammed in a bus, crammed in a hotel room. You're not getting to choose what you eat, what you wear, basically. So tours can be a little bit rough as far as like being a group, but there's something about when you get on stage, it just pulls you all together. You're backstage cheering each other on. When you're on stage tired, you see people in the wings, they're like shouting your name, they're pushing you to keep going, and it's something that you can't really replicate, I think, just from day to day. It is a different energy. It's different than just walking through the halls with your friends. I mean, being on campus with your friends and with my fellow dancers, like, it's great. The family we've become is amazing. But just being on stage, it transforms this dance family into something bigger than all of us. It transforms it into something better. And so that energy is always there on stage, and it's amazing.